Oh boy, do I have a warning for you this week. Hey everybody, Rick here, back at Universal's Islands of Adventure to show you what's new, to give you some updates, but also, like I said, a major warning. Let's head into the park now so we can talk about it all. Today we are going to exit port of entry by going right into Seuss Landing and then into the Lost Continent, as there's a major update in there. After I give you that major Lost Continent update, we'll grab some food and discuss that warning. The repair of the carousel did not make it in time for spring break. Will it make it in time for summer break? I kind of doubt that. Man, it is a mess. Oh, the stories you will hear. 6 shows today. A major update in the Lost Continent can only mean one thing. The Poseidon's Fury construction walls are down. They are gone. Will it reopen today? Let me talk about that for a minute. The word from the TM working the line over there said that perhaps it will reopen this afternoon. So what we're going to do, we will continue our lap around Islands of Adventure, giving you updates, showing you what's new, telling you about that warning, and then we'll make our way back over here and see if it's open. If it's open, we will enjoy Poseidon's Fury for the first time in months. Before we go, I do have to say the exterior is looking good. In fact, there's some people hanging out right now, just waiting for it to reopen. Before we can leave the Lost Continent, we can see the sign. Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure line starts right over there. I often call the Lost Continent the extended queue for Hagrid's. Sometimes it really is true. And I should mention the standby wait for Hagrid's right now is 2 hours, so let's go ahead and talk about that warning I mentioned at the very beginning of the video. This week is basically the apex of the spring break season. A lot of the country on spring break right now, a lot of the school districts, but specifically a lot of the Florida school districts on spring break right now. But even more specific, all of the local school districts right around the theme parks, Orange County, Lake County, Seminole County, all those counties are off for spring break, and thus the park is extremely crowded today. More likely than not, this will be the busiest week of the entire spring break season. Basically, what I'm trying to say, spring break has broken this week. Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey, a 100-minute wait. A 75-minute wait for Flight of the Hippogriff. This week, you can expect large crowds, long wait times inside the park. Heck, even getting into the park. The security hub will be a bit of a mess. Welcome to Jurassic Park. This is the longest line, the longest wait time I've seen for the Velocicoaster in a long time. 125 minutes, and remember, the Velocicoaster does not have an express line. The single rider line, of course, at capacity. You guys know I like to check out the midway prizes. Haven't seen this, a Mr. DNA plush, and then over here, a Jurassic World pillow. For Islands of Adventure, there's 2 areas that have midway games. There's some Jurassic World, Jurassic Park midway games by Burger Digs, and then over there, like in between Marvel and Toon Lagoon, another area for midway games. I'm a little worried about finding food today. Well, not finding it, but finding a food place with a short enough line that I would want to enter. That's the big worry. But I might have a little trick up my sleeve. Stay tuned. That stinks. The river adventure is delayed, and it is warm enough to go on the river adventure today. I'm not going to ride anything today. It's too crowded, but I do enjoy seeing the park like busy, full of life, people screaming, people laughing. That does kind of bring joy to me. Let's pop inside of the Jurassic Outfitters for a hot second. Someone told me this was a new press penny machine. I don't know if that is accurate or not, but there's a press penny machine here in the Jurassic Outfitters. 8 different penny designs, $1 each, or get all 8 for $5. No, you do not need your own penny. My daughter Courtney says she's going to do a whole video on press pennies. She's braver than me. I tell you what, for $30, I really like these plaques, these wall plaques, especially Raptor Chaser. The Jurassic Park River Adventure has reopened with a 65-minute wait time. Okay, we've made it to Toon Lagoon. Behind me, Popeyes and Blue Rose barges. I said it last week, I'll say it again. Bad timing on Universal's part to have it down during the apex of spring break. They should have scheduled better. And with that water ride being closed, it also means Wimpy's is closed. And now for my little trick about eating at Islands of Adventure on a busy day. The restaurants in Toon Lagoon tend to be less crowded, so let's pop inside of the comic strip cafe and try something we haven't tried before. And I think what we're going to try here, the individual cheese pizza. I've never had it. We'll try it and compare it to Louis'. Here is my $11.99 cheese pizza, a $3.29 cookie. Don't show Nikki the cookie. I should not be having the cookie. But let's try this pizza and compare it to other pizzas in the park. You know what? Before I start eating my pizza, check this out. You know what this is? This was a gift from one of my viewers, Jordan. And this is a collapsible cup. There it is, ready for a beverage, or actually water, so. Well, now it's not ready. I gotta pull it up again. And here it is, full of some refreshing H2O. Now, let's try the pizza. Okay, we're gonna have to cut lunch short as I am getting reports that Poseidon's Fury has reopened. I'll tell you about lunch as we walk over there. Now, about that cheese pizza I had there at the Comic Strip Cafe. First off, nowhere near as good as Louis' Pizza over at Studios, but compared to pizza here at Islands of Adventure, I still like Circus McGurkus pizza better. I don't recall what the pizza tastes like here in Marvel's Superhero Island, but I mean, it was okay pizza. It filled me up. I'm no longer hungry. It tastes like pizza. $11.99. Now the cookie, on the other hand, was amazing. I really like that big old chocolate chip cookie. And my cup, my new collapsible cup, worked amazing. That is one of the best gifts I've ever received. I'll be using that a lot. Never thought I'd be in a rush to get to Poseidon's Fury. I am now in the queue with no idea of the wait time. If I came here after 4, I could use my express pass that comes with my annual pass, but we're here now. Let's just do it now. Here is a close-up look of the new paint job. In addition to the paint job, I would like to point out that fountain is working. That one is not. 30 minutes later. Is there anything different about this part of the queue? Honestly, I cannot tell. Okay, I think we're getting close to the pre-show.
Guests are all here for the tour.
55 minutes.
Global Discovery Group. I am one of the assistants working here in the temple as a volunteer. And I work for the world famous Professor Elias Baxter. That is until his trusted high priest, Lord Darkanol, sealed the chamber and killed everyone inside as a sacrifice to the Dark Ones.
Chamber of Death. Now, either find the dragon or die.
Here we go, the highlight of Poseidon's Fury as far as I'm concerned, the water tunnel. Alright guys, I just finished Poseidon's Fury, probably for the last time ever. I can't think of another reason to come back and watch it again. But if you're a fan of Poseidon's Fury, you like the attraction, you'll be happy. Because I didn't notice any changes whatsoever as far as like the pre-show or the show. I don't know what they did. I mean, they painted the outside. Maybe they just did repair work. It was neat, as always, to walk through that water tunnel. I do like that. But it's the same. I can't tell any difference. So if you liked it before, you'll like it now. If you didn't like it before, you won't like it now. But regardless, it is here for anyone to enjoy, and that's always my advice. If you don't get to come to Universal a lot, do everything. Do Poseidon's Fury, do Fast and Furious, do Velocicoaster, do the Hulk, do everything. I'm just here to help you prioritize things. And on a busy day like today, I would not take an hour out of my busy day to do Poseidon's Fury. If it was a slow day and it wasn't a long wait for Poseidon's Fury, you know, then maybe, you know, you work it into your schedule. But that's just one man's opinion. Farewell, Poseidon's Fury. Our paths shall not cross again. Normally we'd be done now, but no. I do have something I need to do at Studios, and I'm gonna bring you with me. As we walk over to Studios, here's a friendly reminder. Go check out my website, myrixflix.com. We just went through a bit of a redesign. Go explore, find some fun stuff. As we head into Studios, I was just talking to a security guard team member. He says attendance today is 71,000 people. He said that was both parks combined. Now, I do not know the capacity of each park, so I'm going to take his word for it. I am here for a very specific reason, and that is to go to New York City to Rosie's Irish Shop. St. Patrick's Day is coming up, and Nikki wants a shirt. Let's see if I can find the right one. I found it. This is the one she wants. Trinity College, Dublin, Ireland. The baseball style tee for $40. I got it. Right now I'm trying to beat the Superstar Parade. It just started. It's a short parade, but I don't want to get trapped by it. You can see it over there and over there. That's why I'm going this way. Stay ahead of it. I beat it. I beat it. Now I'll just be I'll be my own parade. All right, that's all I have for you for today. But if you want more Rix Flix, see this video right here? Google thinks you're going to like it. Check it out, see if Google's right. But until then, don't miss the magic, don't miss the fun. Thanks for watching Rix Flix, and now click that subscribe button.